Hey, we're back. We're back with another Van Halen song. This is called Summer Nights. This is off their seventh album, which I believe was 1986. Yeah, came out in March 1986. It was a huge album, the first album with Sammy Hagar. They did 4 albums with Sammy Hagar. This was the first, and it was huge for them. It went up to number 1, which was higher than the previous album, 1984, which peaked at number 2, but mostly because Michael Jackson was number 1. This is actually the last song on the first side of the album. There's several hits on this album, but I picked this one. I believe this is a live video, and I think it might be from their video called Live Without a Net. I might be wrong about that, but I don't think I've ever seen this video actually, so let's take a look. So Eddie's using the tiny guitar that he uses, usually plays on stage for the song called Little Guitars, which is from an earlier album. I think it's on the second. I don't know what album that's on. But anyways, it's a cool little guitar. No headstock on it. And of course he's got the cigarette on the end. And I noticed Eddie's wearing, or Sammy's wearing a 5150, it's not 5150. It's late, sorry. Sammy's wearing a I Can't Drive 55 t-shirt underneath another shirt. This kind of stuff was an issue with the Van Halen brothers, where Sammy was kind of self-promoting his solo stuff, or he would promote his tequila that he was selling. And they kind of gave him crap about it. But this was early right here. The video you see here was early in the, this is the first tour with Sammy, I'm sure. So see if you see the 55 with the big red circle and the slash through it. That was kind of a no-no. Those backup vocals are killer. So before this ends, I wanted to point out something that I think is interesting. Alex, let me see if I can find it here. Alex Van Halen always messed around with all sorts of different drum kits. And maybe I'm not going to be able to find it here. But he, I believe this was the first tour that he used the Simmons electronic drum pads. And you get a chance to see them. They're octagon-shaped pads. They look like drum heads almost, but they're octagon-shaped. And then he kind of, when he built the drum kit, he kind of disguised the fact that he was using those by putting a whole group of long tom-type drums in front of them. And I was looking to see if I could show you that. Let me run back real quick. Oh, geez, I'm right on it. No, that isn't it. Maybe I'm not going to be able to find it. Yeah, there it is right there. So you can see those octagon-shaped drum pads. And then when you see the drum kit from the front, you'll see right across the front of there is all these tom-type drums. Doesn't really play those, but the electronic drums were kind of a different style of music in 1986. They were more like Thompson Twins and groups like that. More kind of a punky, poppy, not a rock sound. And so interesting at this time that he was using those. Let me see if this goes forward. I'll show you the front. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. But they have quite a different sound, and they can be programmed to create all kinds of sounds. In fact, right here, there you can see. So he's got the octagon-shaped pads, and then you can see the other drum heads, the tom-style drum heads, which I can't imagine he could even reach unless he was standing up. But they're there for decoration from the front side to kind of hide these Simmons pads. Listen to the sound of them. You hear the snare drum, it's like a popping sound, like a pop, pop, pop. But then when he hits the Simmons pads, they're much more muted and they're programmed. You hear that? So the reason I'm pointing it out, at the time it was a big deal, and it was kind of concealed, I guess. I'm just going to let this play a little more. I'm looking for a shot of the front of the drums. Hopefully I didn't interrupt your enjoyment of this video, but I thought it was a cool thing to notice. You can see the drums there. Excuse me. So you can see those tom drums there, but you can't see the Simmons pads. You can't see the Simmons pads if you're in the crowd. So anyways, I thought you might enjoy that. Let's wrap it up at the end. Good view.
You talk about a hot summer night. We're working all on tonight. Let's get on up.
All right. Let me know what you think of that one. Van Halen, Summer Nights from the 5150 album. I appreciate your comments.